Okay, so I want to talk about how in double A the experiences that the fellow members they share are really helpful. To begin with, I want to say you're not supposed to talk about the experiences that your fellow members talk about, right? You're supposed to respect it. You're not supposed to be there divulging, their life experiences, etc., etc. Having said that, I want to say that it helps. It helps being there. It helps learning. It helps hearing somebody else's experience. For example, somebody's experience in a work environment. Dealing with a superior. That you know the things that he has to do and put up with, and etc., 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 something like that. Or dealing with a spouse and this and this and that, and about whatever aspect in life that or problem that they're having. you know Hearing people talk about it activates in your mind, especially when you're not like in the situation, especially when you're hearing like an experience from somebody that has had a wife for like 10 years. you know you hear somebody with experience of somebody with a wife for 10 years, and you say to yourself, holy Christ, I didn't know that people went through that. And so your mind starts to activate, your mind starts to wonder about all types of situations and all types of problems that you can live in life. And that I say, what I wanted to say was that upon hearing experience or problem and how to resolve it, you come to realize that you can solve any similar problem if you come across it. Knowing to confront such problems is very important in life, because you come across it at first. Some people get caught up in it. They get caught up in the situation, and because they don't have knowledge and because they're not educated in the area, they're caught up in the situation. They're caught up in the situation and they're reacting to it. And by the time they know it, it's too late. Years have passed, and then now and they're barely realizing, what, this is what we were doing the entire time, fighting when we could have solved the differences, the problems, in a different manner, in a peaceful manner. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard, for example, some people complain, a lot of people complain about money, you know when really you don't need nothing. You don't need no money. you know you don't need money. Like if you have a set of colors, people want a plasma, people want a car, people want this. If you have a set of colors, if you have a set of colors and you're not coloring, if you don't know how to color, you know color and music, colors and music, that's more than enough to kill a whole bunch of time. And you're not enjoying it, you're not being able to. There's a lot of people that would enjoy that, and that's what I wanted to say. That, I'm saying, people get caught up in the situation that they don't realize, and that these experiences, once you're there in double A, these experiences, they help, they open your mind. You know what I'm saying? You start to view life differently. You start to react in day-to-day life differently upon the situations that fall upon you. I mean, sometimes it's still frustrating because, I mean, in my case, it's still frustrating. I still get frustrated at times. I still lose my tolerance. I still get mad, but I recognize it almost immediately. Like, hey, what happened to me? Like, how is it that I got mad? How is it that I got caught up in a situation? How is it that I'm reacting to a bunch of low lives? How? How is that possible? And by the time I start to reflect, by the time I start to regret, the situation's already over. I already got mad. I already started to yell, or I already started to lose my tolerance. I already started to complain to somebody. Hey, man, you know what? What the hell? blaming it on them and blaming it on them why I'm getting mad, when in reality I'm getting mad by myself. Nothing's happening. I'm losing my tolerance. I'm reacting to a bunch of low lives, drama fanatics. And so what I'm saying is that these experiences, they open up your mind. Once you're there, you start to view life differently. You start to react to situations, to you start to react differently among society.